get to it. Do the sounds work? Yes, it's a team game, captain's mode, Infernity.rs versus because we care. Yes, indeed. Bans first. Let's look at bans. There's Lone Druid, Wisp, Darkseer, okay, and Nyx Assassin, Magnus, and Silencer. Totally, all of those worthy a ban. Totally. Lone Druid can be a dick, can do an excellent solo, and the late game potential for that guy is immense because he has 12 inventory spaces. He can build so much stuff. Wisp can get around the map, so I totally see why that's banned, combined with Chaos Knight or Centaur or Lifestealer, combined with pretty much any hero. That can be a kind of an awful hero to go against because he can just get anywhere in the map, making ganks extra dangerous. Darkseer, well, kind of a standard solo hard lane hero, so that's kind of obvious as well. It's good to get away with that, or take away that hard lane solo hero if you're not picking that yourself. Gyrocopter, extremely aggravating hero, is one of the hardest carries as well, or can be kind of dangerous team fights because of the flak cannon, making it possible to attack everyone on the other team. Next Assassin, extra mobile, extra dangerous, high burst.
10 seconds remaining.
High burst hero. Nuker does a lot of magic damage, and despite Carapace can be a pain in the ass. Magnus, extra good. Ultimate can be the team changer, can be boosting the especially melee carries potential with his empower. That's gonna be making the laning and the team fighting much more easier for the melee carry. For instance, combine Sven with Magnus, and that's a disaster waiting to happen for the enemy team. Silencer
10 seconds
digs
remaining.
a lot of heroes down with his ultimate. 5, or was it 6 or 5 seconds? Well, it's 5 seconds or more, the silence from his ultimate, and that is a dick amount. For example, let's take a look at the team. Well, I guess Weaver is an awfully good thing to have silence, Warlock as well. But if there's a lot of spellcaster in your team, you don't want the enemy to have the silencer, because silencer can completely dick you away and you can't do shit. Lifestealer, excellent jungle, can do the lane. He's kind of pesky to deal with because he has that natural magic immunity. And there's the Cancel Lancer ban as well. Not that surprising. That guy should be perma-banned because he usually wins the late game, regardless of whatever you do. Dragon Knight, now that's, I don't know if that's ban-worthy hero. Sure, he can be kind of dangerous if he gets super farmed and he can win team fights with his dragon form doing splash damage on range. So he can be kind of dangerous, but I don't know about ban on him. Now let's take a look at the lineups. On the Radiant side, because we care, has Weaver, Warlock, Chen, Anti-mage, Outworld, Destroyer. A little bit carry heavy, I would say. OD is gonna do the middle, Weaver is gonna do the solo, then there's gonna be Warlock, Anti-mage lane, and the Chen in the jungle. So there are support there, but I feel like the starting potential for this team, that they need to get a whole lot of farm before they get going. So it's kind of dicey, but they do have some good team fight abilities. Warlock has an excellent ultimate for team fights, and Chen has those creeps. If they use those correctly, Anti-mage should be able to do a lot of damage. Now, free camera, here we go. to the dire side with an Infernity.rs. Yes, we have Batrider, Shadow Demon, Lina, Alchemist, and Templar Assassin. That's kind of versatile, I know. There's a lot of everything there. Good initiation on the Batrider as soon as he gets his Blink Dagger, which he's most likely going to get. Blink Dagger and Force Staff are pretty much standard to get on Batrider. And with those you can do excellent initiations by jumping in on some key hero on the enemy team, pulling him away from his team and then whacking away that guy, killing him entirely before he even gets to do anything. Lina and Shadow Demon are obviously going to be the supports here. Lina can do a whole lot of burst damage. So her potential isn't always unlocked because she is doing the support usually on a dual or tri-lane. What I would sometimes like to see is Lina going middle, because if she gets the level advantage early on, she can do so much damage in the mid game. If she has just pops level 11 and then just goes ganking over. Whoa, that's a, hold on, that's a lot of damage. Holy shit, Moses. Shadow Demon is can be kind of offensive or defensive support hero. You can save your friends from extreme focus by using disruption, or you can set up excellent kills with disruption. Now, combined with Lina, that makes it like excellent example. Like, if they can combine disruption with light strike array being the stun from Lina and disruption from Shadow Demon, if it's timed right, the enemy there's no possibility for the enemy to actually evade the stun from Lina if she just times it right at the disruption. Now, it's most likely going to be a tri-lane for the top, and this guy, Alchemist, is going to be doing the actual farming on the lane. I would suspect, I doubt that Shadow Demon is going to be doing the farming, so Alchemist is going to be farming, and these two are going to be supporting. Batrider is going to transition himself to the bottom lane, and Templar Assassin, whom we haven't talked about yet, is going to go to the middle. Templar Assassin is a strong mid, especially can be kind of dangerous because she is like a bursty physical attacker, like auto attacker. If she gets Blink Dagger, she can do amazing ganks, and she can do a lot of damage as long as she just gets a couple of items. Let's say she gets Blink Dagger, Desolator, goes either Face Boots or Treads, and maybe some other item to the mix. She's just gonna can't handle it. It's so much damage. Of course, they're gonna be relying on the Alchemist to be their hard carry, so this is why he is here at the top. Gonna be tri-laned. Oh, they might be going for actually leaving the bottom lane empty and having Batrider here in the jungle. Not a bad choice if you think that you can't do shit at the bottom lane. It's kind of obvious there's going to be Chen in the jungle at the bottom, so that means there's going to be Warlock and an Anti-mage on the lane. And it can be kind of hard for Batrider, even though he's a good solo, to just get much gold. So it's more likely that he's going to get much more here, and he's not going to be able to deny the Anti-mage's farm anyway, so it's better to actually just farm the jungle. Nice, stunned by the Lina. Putting some harassment on that. We were, like, I assumed this was going to be the solo top. We didn't go for the Grievous Creed first. Kind of disappointed, seeing as he's going to be farming this lane, and it was most likely going to happen that we was the solo top, and you might not get that many kills on him, so you would have better. He would have been better off just by getting Grievous Creed at level 1. But we'll see. Oh, they get actually the Sentry Ward there, so that's the first blood on the Weaver. Nice job. Teamwork, I would say. If you're playing pubs with random people, that's not gonna happen. People just don't buy Century Wars at the start of the game, so that's teamwork there. Totally worth the cost now, getting those Century Wars, popping the first blood to the Alchemist. So good job by what's it called? Infernity.rs. Yes. Getting the first blood. Now, Outward Destroyer versus the Templar Assassin. Now this... holy shit. Okay. Be right back. Freaking phone. No. En just aloitin.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
No. Pari tuntia tässä vielä.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
No. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's just hop back to it. I could have just left it on directed camera so it would have been actually showing stuff. Oh, we were in a lot of pressure here. Has a healing south, so should be okay. They can't catch, although low on mana, so no. Udi has been stealing a lot of intelligence from Templar Assassin, which is why most of those melee heroes, let's say Pudge for example, Pudge can't handle OD at the middle because after OD just steals a little bit of his intelligence, he can't use the hook. And if he can't use hook, it's a useless Pudge, pretty much. Could possibly turn this up just a little bit. Go. Now let's see. Last hits and denies. Okay. Anti-mage and Alchemist pretty much close to each other, but we're gonna see a difference here. Okay. Alchemist has 60 more. About 60 or 70 more gold per minute because of the bloodlust, first blood, and because throws the freaking heal on the ranger creep. Ah, that's new. Oh yeah, they got the bottom tower. Yeah, that's gonna go down quickly, of course, because there's no one defending the tower, so it's gonna be fast and dangerous. But you can imagine Alchemist. Oh shit, there goes the Weaver. Dies again. But Alchemist is gonna be farming more than the anti-mage, just because of his third ability, the Grievous Greed. He will get just naturally more gold if they just let him free farm, and if he can get the last hits, that is. Batrider is here at the bottom now, trying to defend so they don't just get an easy tier 2 tower for the... What was their team name? BVC, but what was it? Well, now because I don't remember, it's BWC or just Radiant. Would care. B would care. Well, can't remember. Somehow I can't remember. Well, it's a Radiant. It's the Radiant. Okay, I'm just gonna strip. I don't know these teams, so I'm just gonna say Radiant and die. That's more easy. Right. Evil Zerg. Let's see. Boots already there. There's Chen with 500 in the bank. Has he bought anything? It doesn't have anything in the stash. I believe. Yep. Nothing in the stash. So he is just 500, and the Ring of Basilius might go for the mechanism eventually, unless Warlock decides to go for that. Heavy pressure on the second tier tower. Let's see if we have some action here at the top. Nothing. as the Templar Assassin got the illusion rune, or had it bottled, I believe. There's small talisman and the magic stick and the boots on Odie, and also has the bottle. Don't see any wards though on the rune spot for either team, so that's kind of disappointing. Always should have wards there to be able to see the rune whenever spots. Of course, Templar Assassin has the bonus that she has actually wards of herself, kinda traps. Psychic traps can be used kind of like wards in terms of spotting the rune. Like you can plant one here, or like he has she has planted one here. She can see the rune whenever it spawns to the top, or to the bot, and if it doesn't spawn at bot, you can then by using induction. No, not induction. Is it induction? Well, counting out the. God damn it! What? What? I can't do proper English, eh? Listing out the possibilities that you have. Erasing the possibilities that can't happen. What? Look, the rune either spawns at the top or bottom, so if it doesn't spawn to the bottom, it's at the top. Yes. And that's another kill on Weaver, I would believe. Yes, indeed, that's an easy kill. That is one dangerous. Try then. And they have been doing an excellent job performing on it. No missed stuns from Lina, and disruptions are spot on and sentry wards both. And so it's a lot of easy peasy kills on the Weaver. Well done. Oh, shit. They're starting to apply some pressure to this top tower. In the meanwhile, there's Templar Assassin actually harassing the Chen to death, it seems like. Okay, Chen down, his creeps are still there, and they're gonna get killed as well, so that's a little bit of free cold for the Templar Assassin, besides already getting the kill. There's the top tower destroyed by the Dire, so first tier tower, even on towers now actually. Odie's still farming the middle, has power treads now ready. Most likely going to go for the Force Staff because he kind of needs the extra escape ability to actually stay alive. It's very easy to focus down the OD if he doesn't have any sort of escape or just enough survivability. It's one of those heroes that can be easily focused down, not so healthy by itself, doesn't have natural escape. Sure, he can use astral imprisonment, but that only helps people to group up around you or just delays the inevitable. But, so, okay, there's Midas and Power Treads on the Anti-mage. He could still go for the Battle Fury, or might not go, who knows. Warlock transitioned himself to the top. Seems like the Alchemist going for the Radiance has already 3,600 in the bank, so most likely gonna go for the Radiance. At this point has been saving that much gold, so I wouldn't imagine him getting anything else. Although I might be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time I'm wrong. Okay, seems like the Templar Assassin is gonna go for the Yasha first. Sure, why not? Already has face boots and magic stick, or actually wand. Gonna be going for that OD and gets him easily. That's like less slow connected from the psionic trap, then it was just easy to do a couple of hits on that guy, and Warlock can't do shit because he has no stuns and the slow. Sure, he had it, but it takes a little bit of time to actually. There we go, maximum burst abilities. That's the power Templar Assassin using the meld to just pop out so much damage that is insane. Like you get extra 200 bonus damage, and you also get armor reduction. So your next attacks are gonna do so much more damage. And if you have refraction on, you can do, or 6 next auto attacks by you are gonna do extra 80 bonus damage. That's a lot. Also, refraction is a dick spell because the defensive instances of that spell can actually negate, like Lina's ult, completely. One of those instances. It's just amazing. Oh, that was a bit of a fail. Mr. Meld there used it a little bit too early, wasn't close enough to actually get the bonus damage out of that. And there we go. There's the Meld attack that does so much damage. There's also a smoke on Lina and Shadow Demon. They want to go around this OD, I guess. Seems like they want to go for that guy. There's the Anti-mage, sees the Templar Assassin. Now OD is in kind of a bad spot. Seems like TD is going for the invisibility, but the OD actually bottles and gets it down. And do they have sentries with them? Every spell hits, but it's not quite enough damage. Oh my god, they actually hit every spell, even though he's in this. Invisible, so still going. Shadow Demon still going for him, but now not getting the hits. 2 extra shadow poisons on him that would have probably killed the poor little OD. Yeah, there's the Radiance on the Alchemist. Let's see other items. There's 2 rings of Basilius Power Treads. Yeah, okay, seems like the Anti-mage is going for the Battle Fury next now that he has his Hand of Midas and Power Treads. I don't think he's gonna go Vanguard, but it's a possibility. Okay, there's a stun popped out from the Alchemist. They expected to see the Weaver, but Weaver was in the corner and pulls away to safety. And there's the Staff of Wizardry for the OD, so obviously going for the 4 staff, and excellent choice. Batrider has Tranquil Boots. How much does he have banked? Almost kind of close to getting his Blink Dagger 300 away from that. I wouldn't think he's gonna get anything else than that. Next up, and Lina has his arcane, or her arcane boots. Also Smoker. This is nice to see smokes carried, although should probably carry some dust or either sentries, but it seems like the Shadow Demon is doing that job as he has both Observer Wards and sentries there. Let's see how much money this guy. Yeah, there's the Yasha. Yasha ready to go as soon as he gets the courier, or she gets the courier. God damn it, I'm failing this. She, or actually he or she. Okay, now for that, let's see the gold. It's highly on the dire side. 5,500 about. Yes, about 5,500. 5,500 gold advantage. About the same on the experience side. So Liar definitely has the advantage here. Seeing as also they haven't gotten any kills for the Radiant side there. Templar Assassin is taking over this game, and of course we go Alchemist as well. So Templar Alchemist doing an excellent job keeping this game well under the control of the Dire team. There's the initiation on the Anti-mage. The Light Strike array hits, and there goes the Lacuna Blade as well, and he eventually dies to the Shadow Poison by the Shadow Demon. Excellent attack on that Anti-mage, hitting the first stun, hitting the Lacuna Blade, doing some damage from the Templar Assassin, eventually hits the Dragon Slave and Shadow Poison. That was a clean little kill on the Anti-mage, who had no help here at the bottom, which is kind of disappointing. There isn't as much coordination by this Radiant team as there seems to be on the Dire team. Dire team seems to be just all around the place together, so it's very easy to get the kills with the player advantage. In team fights. Yeah, that's kind of done. Experience, yeah, we can see that it's OD is kind of challenging the top 3 there for the experience side. Gold per minute, so much for the Alchemist. Well, Warlock catches himself in a bad spot. There's the slows. Actually, the Shadow Demon's ultimate was used for that. It was extremely slow, and it was just a complete meltdown after Templar Assassin uses her melt and refraction to do just insane amounts of damage. No, Chen, you shouldn't actually go towards the Templar Assassin. She will destroy your face. And something else with it. She will burn down your house, kill your pets, and there's the initiation on the Chen. Batrider got his blink dagger, and now he's making excellent use of that, so free kill on the Chen without that much literally no resistance was there to be had. 4 staff ready on the Outward devourer. So usually that being the destroyer. There seems to be an initiation on the Warlock. Warlock is kind of low, but this... Oh shit, the Dragon Slayer misses, and also invisibility was bottled by the OD, so he could use that to escape from kind of dangerous position. There's also the Anti-mage here in the middle as well. Oh, goes for the Vanguard. Probably the more wiser choice. He wouldn't get that Battle Fury early enough for it to be truly effective, and there's a lot of damage on the other team, so a little bit of extra survivability to health, some damage mitigation is just fine. Probably should go for start making the Manta Star as soon as he can, or just straight up go for the no, not Black Kimbar. There's too much like Shadow Demon's ultimate goes through Black Kimbar, also Batriders, and there's a lot of magic like physical damage, so it's probably more useful to go for the Manta Star first. Now for the Anti-mage, I would assume Arcane Boots on the Shadow Demon as well. There's 1600 and a half saved up for Lina. She could be going for that Link Dagger as well. Can be kind of useful to position yourself much more easily to a perfect light strike array. And Dragon Slayer after that can be kind of useful. There goes the Batrider. It doesn't have enough mana actually for the ultimate. Doesn't matter. Warlock gets split off from his team and then just gets demolished completely. Yeah, seems like the Anti-mage is indeed going for the Yasha next, and Manta Star eventually, as soon as he finishes the Yasha out first. Arcane Boots and Chen as well. Yes, no. Seems like Weaver is going for the Black Kimbar. Now we have a free Roshan for the Dire side. It's a very free Roshan, extremely fast Roshan at that even. Radiance, Boots of Travel and Alchemist. Oh my goodness, also has a Hyperstone. Probably gonna go for the Assault Cures next. They wanted to go for that Weaver, but Weaver barely escapes from the lasso of Batrider. Cleaning up the Radiant Ancients down. The Radiant side is kind of in a deep shit here. They can't do much. They're being held in the corner. Wards everywhere for the Dire side, so they can actually see the entire jungle pretty much. Doesn't have one here, so that's Radiant has at least that one there, and also has one here, but that's not gonna do much when they're sitting and waiting right here in the upper hill. There we go. Initiation on the Weaver. Weaver uses his ultimate to get away. Oh, actually gets Astral imprisoned there. Uses the ultimate. Actually, Templar Assassin takes down Chen. Anti-mage uses the Mana Void to kill Templar Assassin. There goes some initiation on the Weaver as well. Weaver wants to get the Lina, but Lina is kind of dangerous to go for. So, healthful hero like. Oh, there goes Laguna Blade on the Weaver. Weaver just barely stays alive. Astral imprisonment, what was that? That was Templar Assassin who bought back. And OD's in kind of deep shit. Does he die? Yes, he does. No, fuck there, the leader. I also want to go for the Warlock. Let's see if this guy gets it. It's an easy kill on the Warlock as well. Weaver. Where did Weaver die? I thought he got away. Well, shit. Warlock fights back. Doesn't have his ultimate. Did he actually use it? I didn't see the ultimate anywhere. I guess he did. I guess that got demolished completely. Oh, yes, there's diffusal blade on the Templar Assassin, so that makes sense now. Warlock uses his ultimate. Templar Assassin can just use the diffusal blade to destroy the ultimate or the Warlock's golem instantly. There's the psionic trap on the Chen. Chen dies completely. Warlock gets stunned by the Alchemist, and also the Anti-mage was on the AoE of that spell, so both get focused down easily, and there's a GG well played by the Warlock. So, oh, Shadow Demon gets taken down, and Warlock disconnects. Yeah, this is done. There's a stun from the Alchemist. Alchemist takes down Outworld devourer easily. We were just challenging still, but the Alchemist is too strong. Yes, Babie's do it, man.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well played by the Dire side. Controlled the game pretty much throughout the game. So there was not a single point there. They were stuttering. Team coordination was there. Excellent work. I don't know why this is lagging, but we're gonna leave that game because it's done. Actually, bam.